Shabbosai, stay tuned. There's a Gavaldiga podcast. Rabbi Steve Geller does a Gavaldiga Zach, and that'll be coming out this week. Torah Giants on Chumash. Shalom Uvrach, and welcome to the weekly piece on the Parsha from Torah Giants on Chumash, written by Rabbi Yitzchak Meir Goodman, the Rabbi Emeritus of Yemizrach Rockaway. Sit back and enjoy.
Welcome to Torah Giants on Chumash. I'm Steve Geller. The miracle of our holy Torah. Literally, wherever you look, you can find hidden gems, like treasures for the finding. And over the course of his life, you people have collected more gems than Rabbi Goodman, and he has shared them all with us. This week, we will find another gem, a huge lesson in the way a familiar-sounding punishment is worded. This week in our Parsha, if a man or woman does any sin of man or commit a trespass against God, this second passuk completes the thought that the person has to confess their sins and provide restitution. He shall then give it to whom he is indebted. Now remember, we're going to find some beautiful hidden meaning in here. Rashi records the opinion of Chazal that this section deals with one who retains items borrowed from another. He denies that he has the other's objects in his possession and then swears falsely, but later confesses and seeks forgiveness. Rabbeinu Bechaya tells us that the expression of man means sin against man, which is immediately labeled a trespass against God. Thus, the intent is that every sin against man is also a sin against God, since he commanded us not to do such things. And where did Rabbeinu Bechaya get this idea? He got it right from our passuk. When a man or woman commits any of the sins against man, acting treacherously against Hashem, and that person is guilty. So clearly, the Rabbeinu Bechaya is pointing out that the passuk is worded that a sin against our fellow man is also a sin against Hashem. Let's put that aside for a moment. We also need to explain the curious wording of passuk 7, where we find they shall confess their sin, immediately followed by he shall make restitution and he shall give it. Why the switch from plural, where they have to confess their sins, to the singular he shall then give restitution to who he is indebted? We're all more than happy to lend things to friends and neighbors, trusting that we and they will remember and the items will be returned. But often things happen, and we either forget that we borrowed it or find it too useful to return, maybe thinking that the owner will ask for it when he needs it. Other times, too, we forget that we borrowed it to begin with. I'm sure many of us can relate. Well, Hashem is the creator and master of human nature and gave us the Holy Torah to guide us, offering a brilliant way to avoid these tensions. Rav Aryeh Leib's Sons points us to a Gemara in Baba Metzia telling us that whoever lends items to other without witnesses is transgressing the command, do not place a stumbling block before the blind. Without witnesses or any written agreement, the borrower may later be tempted to deny his debt. Thus, in our case, the lender has unwittingly transgressed this commandment. By not having witnesses or a written confirmation, the lender put the borrower in the position to, at first, deny his obligation, a stumbling block before the blind. Therefore, they must both confess. That's why it's written in the plural. However, this is followed by the singular form, since only one person is now required to pay and bring his atonement. Just a beautiful insight hidden for Rav Aryeh Leib's Sons and Rabbi Goodman to gift to us. So why should it remain hidden any longer? Shouldn't we all like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hit the share button to paste the link to this video into emails, Facebook, texts, WhatsApp groups, or your social media of choice? They'll all appreciate it as much as you did, and we will all be helping to realize the amazing potential of Rabbi Goodman's life's work, Torah Giants on Chumash.